Connor, thank you for joining me. Before we focus on this week, obviously last week was a really positive week on the road for the Bees. What are your final takeaways from last week's results?
I suppose if you asked me that 10 days ago about the confidence and how we feel in the camp, it would have been a different answer, but thankfully we've managed to string two great away results together in the space of 4 or 5 days with 2 clean sheets. So we're confident. You can feel the buzz within the group now. Obviously, of course, after the start we had, you're going to have that little bit of, not doubt, but lack of confidence amongst the group. So to get in 2 wins was important, especially being in the road. We know how tough it is to go away in this division and get results. So we're really pleased with last week.
Zach Brunt has gone out on loan to Boreham Wood, a team he's familiar with. What can you tell us about the reasoning behind that?
Brunt is just a lad who wants to play. He's a young kid. He's enthusiastic. He's done unbelievable for us in the 2 seasons. He just wants to go and play games. Everyone's different. You'll have some players that want to stay and fight and get back in the team, and he just wants to play football. So, as I said, we love Brunty as a person and we love him as a player. He's done unbelievable for us, and we don't want to stand in his way if that's what he wants to do. So that's what he chose, and obviously we'll give him our blessing, and hopefully he goes there and performs and does really well for them.
Turning our attention tomorrow, back at the Hive against Colchester. They sit a few places below us in the table. What sort of challenges are you expecting to face from Danny Cowley's side? And obviously he's got his brother alongside him as well in the coaching staff. Yeah,
they're exciting. They've dominated the ball in the majority of their games. They look this year like they're trying to move the ball a lot more than previous years. They've got some exciting wide players that can ball carry, and they're aggressive up and at you, front foot. They play forward, run forward. They're intense. So very similar to a lot of teams in this division. I think you'll probably hear us say them words quite often in these pre-match interviews, and they'll be no different. But in terms of possession, probably out of the teams we've played so far, a team that like to have the ball probably a similar amount to what we would do. So should be an exciting game, especially if you're a neutral. And listen, they probably feel hard done by to only be sat on 5 points. And I probably agree. They probably should have a few more. And as I said, they've got some really exciting players, and they're proper front foot and like to play aggressive attacking football.
They're coming into this game off the back of 2 straight home defeats, especially the previous game. The stats would show that they should have won that. So it is going to be a tough game tomorrow, isn't it? What do you need to do to nullify the threats that they pose?
Listen, we've got our game plan in place. Obviously, you don't want to give too much away in these interviews, but we know they're threats. We know they've got a lot of exciting players. The wide players, as I said, they're athletic, they're quick, they're powerful, they're direct. Jack Payne's an unbelievable creative player. I think he scored 8 to 10 goals last year, so we know the threats he brings. He got a lovely left foot, so they got a lot of quality throughout. It's harsh for me to only name them 3 players. So they've got so much quality throughout the whole team. So we know that the test they bring, they've recruited really well, and they've got an exciting group. And I'll be shocked if they're not in the playoff hunt coming into the season. So we know how tough a test is going to be tomorrow.
Back on home soil at the Hive tomorrow. What's your message to the Bees fans if they haven't got their tickets yet to come down tomorrow?
Just come down. As I said at the last couple of interviews and going into home games, the turnout's been incredible. Back in the last season and the start of this year, and we want it to be the same tomorrow. And we want to try and get that first home 3 points of the season. We've got a game plan in place. We feel we can do that.
Thank you for joining me, and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.